I've been sitting here trying to find my... I hate that fucking song. I just thought it was obnoxious for Kid Rock to be doing a song like that on his first album. Like, Johnny Cash waited until, like, he was almost dead to do a song like Hurt. Well, not, you know what I mean, to cover Hurt. He didn't do the song. He did the better version, I think. I mean, I like I like Trent Reznor's version, but yeah, Johnny Cash just fucking nailed that shit. Now they're using it in that fucking Logan trailer. It is so good, so goddamn good. That's probably the best comic book movie trailer I have seen since, I don't know, The Dark Knight Rises. But what's kind of discouraging is that so far that song is the best thing about the movie as far as I can tell. I mean, there's the one scene where Logan pulls out his claws in front of Donald Pierce, and it looks cool and all, but you know, it's something we've kind of seen a lot in movies. And I read, ooh, there's something back here. No. What's the point of this room? What? Who fucking built... Anyway. So, I read Old Man Logan recently. For the first time. And I actually liked it. A lot, actually. I didn't expect to. I think, maybe Mark Millar has gone from being overrated to underrated. Because some of the stuff he writes is kind of like extreme, you know, like edgy to the max. Like that fucking Nemesis story he did. It was like billed as a evil Batman story, and yet it was just stupid. No, it was Batman was the Joker, and it was just gross because it had like the dude, Nemesis, like he got it to where it was so fucked up. Like, basically, the protagonist or whatever, the good guy of the story, was basically a Jim Gordon type, like a cop that was trying to chase down Nemesis. And at the end of the story, you know, this Gordon has two kids, kind of like the real Gordon did. Somehow he got like... Anyway, long story short, it's fucking disgusting. Managed to get the daughter pregnant with the son's sperm, and if they tried to abort the kid, a bomb would go off in her uterus. So, and the story ended with the Gordon ripoff basically just, you know, embracing it, like them raising the inbred kid and all this shit, and it was just a really feel-bad story. I just didn't really see that it had any redeeming quality whatsoever. It's like, Mark Millar is good when he has limits. Like, you put him on something like a mainstream comic book like Wolverine or Superman, where he has like rules and things he can't do. Like, he's one of those artists that needs like limits. But you put him on something like creator owned, that dude just, from what I can tell, he just goes nuts. Because, like, I don't know why, like, Kick-Ass was like such a big deal. And the comic book it was okay, but it too was just retarded. And actually, I think, I always have kind of wondered, speaking of X-Men earlier, in that movie, of course, what's his face? The dude that ended up playing... Oh shit, yeah, both Quicksilvers were in Kick-Ass. So that is kind of a nice little segue into whatever else I was going to fucking say. So Evan Peters was in Kick-Ass as just one of the friends. And it was, fucking the dude, the Quicksilver from Age of Ultron. Okay, since I can't remember the dude's name, and he was in Godzilla too. I think he's a decent actor. He's got one of those, hyphen names like Jennifer Love-Hewitt. I can't remember his name. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He's a decent actor. He's not anything, you know, to write home about. But he is effective in his role, so maybe it's... I think he's one of those actors that's good, but not in a noticeable way. Like, when he's in a movie, he doesn't stand out. Like, okay, you watch Godzilla, for instance, and he's having to act against Bryan Cranston. And, you know, that movie came out, and everybody was like, Bryan Cranston died too soon, blah, blah, blah. But, it was dude's story. Like the son story. Anyway, I was talking about something. What was I talking about? Anyway, Kick-Ass, yeah. So... I've always wondered if Evan Peters had been Kick-Ass instead of Homeboy. God damn, I wish I could remember his name. You know what? I got my phone right here. I'm gonna fucking Google that shit. In fact, it's Johnson something. Kick-Ass. Something Johnson. Aaron Johnson. Is that really his name? That doesn't seem right. I thought he had like a longer name. Maybe I'm thinking of his wife. I don't know. That doesn't say Aaron Johnson. I thought he had a hyphenated name. Aaron Taylor Johnson. There it is. Why did they... Oh, wait, is he single now? Spouse, Sam Taylor Johnson. Okay, there's this one particular article that came up in the Google search. Only calls him Aaron Johnson. But his name is Aaron Taylor Johnson. Anyway, so yeah, I was right. Jennifer Love-Hewitt, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Whatever. Anyway, I've always wondered, hey, puppy, come on. You jump on the bed. Let's see how it is. This dog's gonna love me eventually. Anyway, so I've always wondered what Kick-Ass would have been like if Evan Peters was Kick-Ass instead of Aaron Taylor Johnson. Because Evan Peters is not an actor that blends in. He's a really good actor, I think. Basically everything I've seen the dude in, he's pretty damn good. He was great in what I've seen from American Horror Story. He was great as Quicksilver in both movies, and what was great about that, before Days of Future Past came out, everybody was like, oh my god, Quicksilver looks like a fucking moron. Like his hair looks like shit. And he ended up being the best part of the fucking movie. It was the best part of Apocalypse too. But the problem with Apocalypse was they knew he was good. Like, in Days of Future Past they used him sparingly. Like he was something new that they were dealing with. But by the time Apocalypse came out, they were like, oh yeah, people love fucking Days of Future Past. Let's put more Quicksilver in there. So, you're left with a movie called Apocalypse, starring Quicksilver. And he's like, I'm a loser. I live with my parents. That was just so fucking dumb. Like, why did Quicksilver live with his parents? Or live with his mom? He didn't live with his parents because his dad was Magneto. Magneto didn't even fucking know he existed, and they were holding that revelation. Like, that could have been the good turning point in the movie. Like, in Apocalypse, I'm talking about the movie. Shit. In Apocalypse, basically the thing that turns Magneto back to the good side is just Mystique saying some generic sentences, being like, hey, remember in the first movie when Charles was real nice to you? Blah, 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 you know. And that was it. Apocalypse was so fucking lazy, man. Such a wasted opportunity. It feels like they just they're like, oh, we don't even have to try anymore. Like, we put all this effort into First Class. You know, Days of Future Past, we, you know, made it was really convoluted, but hey, we got the X-Men franchise to be a little bit less convoluted, I think. And now you got Apocalypse, and just... And here's the thing, I didn't like the way Oscar Isaac looked, but I thought he was effective, like he was memorable. Maybe in a shitty way. I think he should have just been in the robes the whole movie. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, just walk around wearing robes. Why do you have to have that armor? Like, what the fuck was the armor good for anyway? You know, I need to do something different here. Use some kind of different weapon, or... Shit. Shit, banana, shit, banana, shit and booty. Oh, they're still fighting each other. Fuck you. And they're fighting each other, just let them be. Here you go. What did that grenade do? God damn it.